Welcome! In this video, we will show you how to access the All4one application and configure the initial settings. To access All4one, go to the Ticiservice website and enter your username and password on the login page. If you have a Google account, we fully support it. You can conveniently log in using your Google credentials. If you don't have an account yet, you can register for one by clicking the Register button. Once in the portal, simply click on All4one. After you have logged in for the first time, you will be directed to the Getting Started wizard. The first thing you need to do is configure the initial settings through 7 simple steps. There's no need to worry, as some of these have already been set for you. The configuration can also be modified through the Application's Settings menu. Step 1. All4one Settings. In this stage, you'll have the opportunity to customize your preferences within the All4one application. One crucial feature here is the notification reminder for reservations. This allows you to set a reminder period before an upcoming reservation. For example, you can define a reminder to be sent 10 minutes, hours, or days before the scheduled time, ensuring you're always prepared for upcoming bookings. Additionally, you can opt to receive these reminders via email to keep you informed on the go. Another handy feature is the option to Show Getting Started page, which enable these 7 configuration steps. This option is deactivated automatically after the setup is completed. Adjusting these settings helps in creating a more personalized and efficient user experience within the All4one application. Remember, the Users section is available in the Ticiservice settings. It enables you to upload All4one users in bulk or create them individually. For more detailed information, please refer to the Ticiservice configuration video. Press Next to proceed to the next step. Moving on to Step 2, Roles. Here you can check the default system roles and create your own based on your specific needs. Whether you need roles for administrators, regular users, or any other specific function, this step allows you to define these roles clearly. It's essential for maintaining the organization and security of your system. In All4one, an important aspect to highlight is the ability to select a priority role for a room, a feature that will be further elaborated in the Rooms step. This function is crucial for effective room reservation management. When a user assigned with a priority role makes a booking, they have the authority to override existing non-priority reservations. In such instances, the original booking is disabled, and the user who made the initial reservation is promptly notified of this change. They will receive an in-app notification, and if email notifications are enabled, an email alert as well. This process ensures transparent communication and helps to minimize any potential disruption or inconvenience. Utilizing priority roles is a powerful way to ensure that critical meetings or events get the precedence they require, while also maintaining a flexible and efficient scheduling system and keeping all involved parties duly informed. To create a new role, press New and add the name to the new role. Then add all the users you need in it. The new role does not have any authorization. We will cover that in the following step. Press Next to proceed to the next step. In Step 3, Authorizations, you will define the capabilities and limits of each role within the application. This step involves reviewing and adjusting the authorization table to precisely suit your specific requirements. It is essential for establishing clear boundaries and permissions for different users, ensuring that each role has access to only the appropriate features and information. In this section, not only can you view the default roles, but you can also see any custom roles that you have created. Assigning an authorization is straightforward. Simply select the relevant checkbox next to the role to grant the desired permissions. Press Next to proceed to the next step. Now, we have Step 4, Upload Reservations, an optional but handy feature. Here, you can download an Excel template, fill it with your currently existing reservations, and then upload it back to All4one. This step is particularly useful for integrating your existing reservation data into the system, making the transition smooth and efficient. Just press the Download Template button to download the template to fill in with an editor. Once ready, just open it. Press Load Data and press Import to upload all reservations. Reservation types and rooms will be created automatically. Press Next to proceed to the next step. Step 5. Reservation Types. Define which types of reservations you need to manage. In this phase, you'll have the opportunity to define the various types of reservations you want to manage through All4one. This feature is crucial for customizing the experience for both you and your users. For example, you might choose to manage different categories such as visits, meetings, and maintenance. This distinction allows you to better organize spaces and time, ensuring that each type of event has the necessary resources and attention. Moreover, categorizing reservations in this way provides you with valuable data for analyzing the use of your rooms, allowing you to obtain detailed statistics based on the type of reservation. This information is useful for making informed decisions about space management and for continuously improving the services offered to your clients. We see the type named Room Reservation, imported from the previous step. You can leave the entries as they are or add, modify, or delete them as you need. Press Next to proceed to the next step. Step 6. Locations. Create the locations where you have rooms to be booked. In this step, you can define the locations where spaces for booking are available. For instance, imagine having 2 rooms available under the same address. In this section, you will enter the address for the location that can accommodate multiple rooms. I am proceeding by entering Home Depot with its respective address. Additionally, I am adding Hyatt House and its address. Now that the locations have been entered, we can move on to the next step. Press Next to proceed. Step 7. Create your meeting rooms. Now we're reaching a crucial part, where we input the features of the room. If you imported your meetings in the previous step, you will already find some rooms listed. To edit an existing room, use the icon on the left. To create a new room, press New. The only mandatory field is the name of the room, but you have the opportunity to add many more details to describe it better. Let's explore what these additional pieces of information are. Let's start by entering the name of the room. This is the first step in identifying your room within the application. Choose a name that is easy to remember and reflects the purpose or atmosphere of the room. Next, add the location of the room. This will help users know where the room is within the facility or building, making it easier to find and navigate to. Here are the ones created on the step before. Color. Now it's time to select a color for your room. This can help users quickly identify the room in a visual interface and can be used to code rooms by type or area. Maximum room participants. Define the maximum room participants that the room can accommodate. This is a crucial detail to ensure that spaces are used safely and comfortably. Floor number. Enter the floor number where the room is located. This information is essential in helping users physically locate the room within the building. Door number. Add the door number of the room. This helps users identify the correct room, especially in buildings with many rooms. Finally, select the status of the room, which can vary between options like active or inactive, for example, if is under maintenance. This provides real-time information on the room's availability. We've now reached an important section of configuring room policies. These policies allow you to manage how and when the rooms can be booked. It's important to note that these policies can be defined in minutes, hours, or days. Let's go through how to set them up. Minimum booking time. This policy sets the minimum booking time for the room, set the minimum duration a user must book, for instance 30 minutes, 1 hour, or a whole day. This helps to ensure that the room is used efficiently and according to your needs. Next, define the maximum booking time. This is the maximum limit for which a room can be booked in a single session. For example, you might want to limit bookings to a maximum of 4 hours, half a day, or an entire day to allow more rotation and availability of the room. Finally, set the cancellation time. This policy determines how far in advance of the start time a user can cancel their booking. For example, you might require cancellations to be made at least 1 hour, 24 hours, or 48 hours in advance. This gives you time to make the room available to other users and manage bookings more effectively. Be sure to carefully consider these settings to ensure efficient and flexible use of your rooms. Remember, these policies can be tailored to meet the specific needs of your organization or event. Keep in mind that priority roles for a room can override these policies. We have now reached the phase of setting the price for renting the rooms, an entirely optional but very useful feature. If you choose to activate this option, you'll need to set the price for using the rooms. Here's how to proceed. Start by defining the rental price for the room. You can choose to set a fixed cost for the entire booking period or an hourly rate, depending on your needs and room management policy. The currency used for the price will be the one you set when you created your account on Ticiservice. Ensure that the selected currency is consistent with the expectations and needs of your clients. Decide whether you prefer a fixed cost, which can be advantageous for long bookings, or an hourly rate, which might be more suitable for short or flexible bookings. The choice depends on the frequency of room usage and the preferences of your users. Remember, this feature is entirely optional. If you decide to set a price for the use of the rooms, make sure it is clear and transparent to users, and that it reflects the value and quality of the facilities you offer. We now come to the final section, which is dedicated to the room features. In this part, you can define the unique characteristics and amenities available in each room. This step is crucial to provide users with all the necessary information to choose the room that best fits their needs. Here's how to proceed. Begin by listing the amenities available in the room. This can include equipment such as a projector, whiteboard, coffee machine, and so on. Providing a detailed description of what's available will help users understand if the room meets their specific requirements. If you wish, you can also add a price for the use of certain amenities. Again, you can choose between a fixed cost or an hourly rate. This can be useful if you offer special equipment or services that require periodic maintenance or replacement. For each amenity, you can also define whether it is active or inactive. An active status indicates that the amenity is available and can be used, while an inactive status can be used to indicate that a certain amenity is temporarily unavailable, for example, for maintenance. Ensure that the information about the amenities is up to date and accurate to avoid misunderstandings and ensure the best possible experience for the users of your room. Press Edit Roles. On this screen, select the room roles authorized to book the room. By default, all users can book it. However, if you wish to make it bookable from the internet, you need to add the public role. An important feature to note is the ability to select a priority role, which is vital for effective room reservation management. When a user with a priority role makes a booking, they can override existing non-priority reservations. In such cases, the original booking is disabled, and the user who made it is immediately notified of this change. They will receive an in-app notification and, if email notifications are active, an email alert as well. To utilize this feature, you need to add the role to the priority role selection list. Save the changes by using the OK button, and then close the room screen by pressing the OK button again. Congratulations! You have completed the 7-step configuration wizard. Press the Finish button to open All4one home screen.